With our fast timer tonight, Trevor Huddleston out of Agora Hills, and a 19-year-old racer. I tell you what, fast time tonight, that's a good thing to be. 125 laps, it's going to be a race that you got to stay out of the wrecks, try and keep these tires and the fenders on the car, and that 25 laps is going to be absolutely crazy out there on the racetrack to try and take LoanMart's $10,000 from Kenny Shepard.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a crazy race. You just got to survive that first 100, and the last 25 is going to be a battle royale pretty much.
Now, you qualified first, but looks like you're starting around about 5th tonight. How did that work out?
They have a pole draw, and the top 10 drivers pull cards, and that determines the position. So my teammate's on pole, so that's really good. I'm starting 5th, so we'll see what we can do.
I'm with the 3-time NASCAR West champion from Escalon, California, Eric Holmes. We've seen you in the McAnally Napa entry. Tonight you're in these lower powered late models, but hey, I'll tell you what, we got some young stars out here, some experience with yourself and Mike David, who's also a champion, you're 3-time champion. Some good young stars coming through, and of course all the local drivers. 125 laps tonight. I'm sure there's some things that you want to manage as the race goes on.
Oh, for sure. You got to manage these tires. These tires definitely are tough to handle on this track. And starting 7th ain't a bad spot. I would like to be a little farther forward. There's a lot of fast guys in front of us. So it'll be a good race. Starting next to Mike, and he won this thing last year. So I'll kind of see how he runs his first 50.
Look forward to seeing you out there. You're very, very experienced, so you'll certainly be taking up to these stars tonight.
All right. Well, thank you. I look forward to it.
Hey, we should see this guy in victory lane tonight. Escalon's Eric Holmes. Garland Tyler, Garland now 2nd on points, currently in the Madera Championship.
Yeah, it's been a good year. Unfortunately, if we had to get the pole to win the championship and win the race, so obviously that didn't happen. So we're happy with 2nd, hopefully.
Yeah, great job all year by you. Tonight, 125 laps, going to be a long, long event tonight. So you basically got to try and keep all the fenders on it, keep the tires under the car, and just stay out of any trouble that happens out here.
Yeah, the first 100 laps is going to be important. If you get to the last 25, you're going to have a shot.
Another Southern California driver tonight here at LoanMart Madera Speedway. And we talked to your teammate, Trevor, before, but Ryan Cansdale, hey, great effort by you. Start up here, got that right. You draw that right card out tonight, drew the ace out of there to start up front.
Yeah, actually, I didn't pull it. My spotter pulled it because I'm just terrible at pulling cards. Whenever I get a card, I just pull the worst one possible. So
great job by you, spotter. I bet you'll give him a few Coca-Colas at the end of the night.
Oh yeah, we were so surprised, and we're just so happy that we're starting on pole.
At the front row tonight, flying Brian Herzog, a local Madera driver. Hey, you get to start along Cansdale tonight, right alongside him. Try and get this 11 around him and get going. 100 laps. Obviously, you drew the right card tonight when you pulled out the number 2 entry when they did the draw.
Yeah, we did. We were pretty fast all day, and then in qualifying, we kind of made an adjustment. Didn't work for us, so we took the adjustment back out. I think we got the car to win tonight. We're just going to ride the first 100 laps and then shoot it out the last 25, see what we got.
Of course, your experience of this track's going to help out. You know how this track runs.
Yes, I do. We got quite a few laps here, so this is our home track. We're excited. We're thankful for Kenny to put on this show, and the fans for showing up. We're ready to put on a good show and see if we can win this thing.
Ready tonight for the first of the 50 laps. We have 2 50-lap segments and a 25-lap shootout at the end of the night to take home Kenny Shepard and Madera Speedway's $10,000 courtesy of LoanMart. Wow, we've got Cansdale and Herzog to bring them to the line. A very, very experienced Brian Herzog, a local driver, and the young Cansdale from Southern California. Cars now starting to come out of turn 4. The place is building. Cansdale and Herzog leading the green. These late models thundering around LoanMart Madera Speedway. Is still back in 3rd. They thunder out of turn number 4. Cansdale, Herzog, Shepard. Here comes the very young stars side by side. Pit flag wins. So what happens trying to get underneath Herzog? Oh, shit. Heavy racing back in the pack. Who's shooting to become the track champion tonight, is involved in that. The 03 red flag on the raceway here at LoanMart Madeira Speedway.
Erickson also involved up there.
Quite a few cars involved in that wreck down there. Luis Martinez Jr. in the King Taco car. A lot of damage to the front end of that car. You see Matt Erickson up there, the 42 car. Tons of damage. As they try and get this car back to the pit area for Martinez. See if they can repair that car enough for him to continue in this event. Charles Price is the other car up on the outside. Matt Erickson now bringing that car to the pit area as well. The 42 car, the driver from LaGrange, California, tonight shooting to become the three-time champion of late models at Madeira Speedway. Looks like Charles also getting that car off the racetrack, the Upfront Motorsports entry. He'll go back to the pit area. Looks like just bodywork damage on the number 12 entry. Matt Erickson's crew going to work hard on this 42 entry. With support from Nascimento Motorsports, going to put some race tape on this car. We'll get in and see if we can talk to Matt real quick. Matt, tell us briefly what happened down there, buddy, in turn 3.
I'm not quite sure what happened. I just know they were checking up. I got on the binders and got hit from behind, hit the 03. And it looked like he got the 12 and nobody had anywhere to go, so hopefully we could get it back out. Car was decent, we were moving up to the front. Hopefully it's not too bad.
Racetrack, the young star, Buddy Shepard from Bakersfield, is now leading this event from Cansdale. Motorsports car trying to run down the young star, Buddy Shepard. Ryan Herzog from Madeira Speedway. Getting from suspension on Danny Gabor's car. Meanwhile, out on the racetrack, Buddy Shepard leading. Eric Holmes. Ryan Herzog doing a great job. Hansdale, we're forward. Buddy Shepard leading Ryan Herzog, who has got back past Eric Holmes. Then we go back to Cansdale and Zane Smith all the way from North Carolina, driving the 77 entry, is running his trip on the racetrack right now. With Mike David, Mike, things not quite going to plan. Things are going well. You and Eric Holmes are racing your way through the field, and then all of a sudden disaster strikes down in turn 3.
Yeah, a little impatient, I guess, on my part. I don't know, the 50 car was backing up a little bit, so tried to pass him, and there was another car under me, and we all came together, and it didn't work out.
As we can hear, the crew are working on this car. A little bit of damage. Tell us what was the major damage for you so far.
Well, we got something bit in the front end, knocked the toe out a little bit of body work, but they'll get her fixed up. And see if we can't sneak our way into the top 5 for the last 25.
Yeah, this next 50 laps is going to be very important for you to try and move through and try and get that all-important position for the last 25 laps.
Yeah, like I said, if we could just make it on the board, top 5, last 25, then we'll have a shot.
Mike David, who is a former NASCAR West champion, trying to race his way back through the pack tonight at LoanMart Madera Speedway. Got involved in that big wreck going down into turn 3 down there. Tell us what you saw down there.
Coming up out of 2, we just we were on the bottom there running with the 77, and the 50 car must have got loose getting down into 1 there and backed up on the top. Just ran out of room. We all came together. We got the bad end of the deal.
Zane Smith, Southern California resident, moved to Mooresville, North Carolina. Good place to be if you're into stock car racing. Hey buddy, we're at the break, the first break, inside the top 5. Great run by you.
Without them, we missed that wreck, and that helped us a lot. That gained us some positions. I saved my tires a little bit for the second race, and that's definitely going to help us.
A lot of young guys in this race tonight. How old are you?
I'm 15 and a half.
But the race leader after the first half, now it's a matter of just trying to conserve the car the next 50 laps for that final shootout. How's the car been for you?
Oh, the car's been great. The team's just been working their butts off this whole weekend. I can't thank them enough, and all my sponsors are helping me out, and it's just been a good start to this weekend.
You're a young guy. How old?
15.
15. We got a lot of 15 and 16-year-olds in these late models. You're certainly showing those guys with the experience out there how to get it done.
Yeah, we're trying my best. My dad raced for a long time, and he's shown me a lot of pointers out here, and Derek Thorne's helped me out a bunch, and can't thank them enough.
The guy that's won the last 2 championships at Madera Speedway in 2012, 2013, and tonight was hoping to wrap up the championship. Involved in that accident down in turn 3. Matt's down here, he's welding on the car. They're replacing a right rear shock mount. Eric Holmes, wow, you love these big races, and tonight, how about that? You're up the front, playing up there in the top 3. I think you got by Brian, and then he got back by you, but some good racing going on out there, and thankfully for you, you missed that wreck that was out there as well. This Nescamino Motorsports entry looks real good tonight, looks very, very strong.
Yeah, we've worked on it all weekend, and the best it's been here is here in the race. That's a good sign, and I just took care of it that whole race. Car was really good, and I worked my way to the front, and looking forward to the end. The car's good on the short run, so that last 25, I think we'll have something for them. Giving people plenty of room because it's a long race, and we want to be there for that last 25, so hopefully Mike's got his car fixed and he can get back up there for the end of that race. But everybody did a good job up front. I'm not sure what happened behind me there, but came back around, it was quite the mess, but everybody up front ran a good race.